Inside the walls of Nagoya Castle is Hommaru Palace. If you want to learn more about Nagoya Castle and the grounds around it, we have a video which I'll put a link up in the corner. So just sit back and enjoy the tour you're about to go on through Hommaru Palace.
We call it Usuma. If they need an ample area in the room, you can easily take off and make a room very big. This is the right thing made from wood and paper. So right thing. There is no LED lights during the daytime, so they have to take the light from outside during the daytime.
Yeah.
They use this kind of window. We call it shoji. My house have this one, shoji and fusuma like that. They are taken to the two waiting room, guest waiting room. We are waiting room for VIP guests. So they have a cover in the staggered shelf. And the guests arrived there and taken to those waiting rooms. So guests is surrounded by lots of tigers and leopards and bamboo trees. Tigers are the symbol of power and dignity, and leopard simply means a female tiger. The painter wanted to clearly distinguish female tiger from the male tiger, because in order to appeal the family value, female tiger and the male tiger looks the same. So they contended the female tiger is a leopard, so they can easily clearly identify the female tiger. So they show the family here. This picture is a very famous picture. Father and mother and the daughter. So throughout this picture, they want to say family is very important. Such a bamboo tree is a symbol of a samurai spirit. Always straightforward, never change the mind. Always loyal to the organization. So, from such a point of view, bamboo tree is spirit of samurai. So, very young painter, but the best painter at that time. He lived in Tokyo. He came from Tokyo to manage all the picture here. This room is a room for lower ranking standard level of guests. There is no alcove and no staggered shelves and so on, nothing here. The concept is the same. We want to emphasize the power and dignity of the Tokugawa administration. Please keep image of a ceiling into your mind, because the design of the ceiling becomes different later. So please put into your mind ceiling design. Very simple to see. Something like that. This is the correct expression. Kind of transportation box.
Carrot?
Palanquin, as far as I understand, in English we say palanquin or palanquin. But anyway, in Japanese we say cargo. They arrived by cargo. Two people in front and here. They carry inside big box. Guest takes ride.
Yeah. Okay. You know the box with the poles.
Of a firing. they falling down, easily catch the fire. They are extremely careful. This room is another guest room for female woman guest. Woman does not like tiger, so instead of tiger, they show musk cat. Musk cat. Musk cat is a very precious cat, normally kept by an emperor, Chinese emperor. So musk cat does not live in Japan, but they know how the musk cat is from the picture from China. They show the pictures of musk cat here. They'll stay here maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes, they short time. They'll wait in those rooms 2 hours or 3 hours. But here, just before meeting the shogun, they'll wait here. So in this room they show the pine tree. Pine tree is a symbol of authority. So they imply that you will soon see the shogun. Ceiling design became a little bit complicated. It's a kind of a copper type of a ceiling. Later it becomes more complicated with the shogun. In the room with the higher floor, shogun come and the guests come taken to here. They have a meeting, keeping some distance. There is a big pine tree in front of a shogun. So from guest's eyes, the image of shogun is overlapped with the pine tree. So this layout keeps heighten the shogun's authority.
Right.
So behind the shogun, the guests can see the big pine tree. Pine tree is a symbol of authority. For another picture, they show the cherry blossom trees. Cherry blossom tree is a symbol of samurai spirit. So they show here. Samurai spirit is they beautifully live and beautifully die. So they imply that you will not forget such a spirit. And they show the pheasant, white pheasant, very most prestigious bird in Japan. The ceiling design becomes more complicated. Later it becomes more complicated. That is the three metal leaves, an emblem, family emblem of Tokugawa. Everywhere they show that this now. Okay. From this side. They show the rooms with the sliding door with a big red ribbon. You can see the curved line. It is very difficult to make the curved line by wood. It's a steel or concrete, it's not so difficult, but it is very difficult to get the curved line by wood. So it becomes very complicated. But the guest cannot see such a thing. Only shogun can see. And they show the plant flower blooms at first in the year. So good symbol of good old stuff. They show the here. You can see the Nishiki bird. Nishiki bird is an imaginary bird who lived in the heaven. This is the backup room. They change the clothes or prepare something and such a purpose here. There is no tiger or no leopard here because this is a stuffed room. But they, instead of animal like tigers or leopard, they show the bird. Those birds are very common birds, which they can see in the area surrounding this castle. No unique bird here. So throughout those daily objects, they can relax. Some of the floor is slightly different from the other one, but because the actual claw looks very ugly, just black white, so they want to change the slightly. When a young queen, Haruhime, came to Nagoya first time, she was just 14 years old. So she felt very sad. She missed so many things. So Tokugawa Ieyasu shows the landscape of Haruhime's hometown. That's Wakayama. In order to give some solace to her, they illustrated the landscape of Wakayama, Haruhime's hometown. So you can see the salt production scene. Salt production was a major industry in the Wakayama area, so that's why they show it. And in this site, they show the children's play like children, Japanese badminton, tug of war, and hockey, Japanese hockey game or something like that. In order to give solace to young queen, so they Tokugawa Ieyasu ordered to show the children's play. Very elaborated. And another important interesting is there is a lock in this sliding door from this side. It is extremely rare to see the lock in the shows Japanese sliding key. You know, we can identify the room of king because of the high floor. And in this floor, Tokugawa Ieyasu ordered to illustrate the lifestyle of aristocrat in Kyoto. Because his message is they became the winner of the war, so we are not warrior anymore. We are upgraded from the warrior, samurai warrior to the noble person. So we should learn how the lifestyle of the noble person is. So they show the lifestyle of noble person in Kyoto. So you can see the horse racing over there. Horse racing activity was a votive activity. And if you carefully see lots of foreign people, pictures, lots of foreign people. So like Christian minister, pastor, and so on, and their staffs, some black person, so many people of, coming from the overseas country, they show it. And so because Paris, it's Jorakuden. Jorakuden will start. Jorakuden was built, additionally built in 1634. Up until here, it was built in 1617. But 20 years later, they added this part because Great Shogun Iemitsu, grandson of Tokugawa Ieyasu, came here. So they built up this giant, very gorgeous palace here. So we call it the Jorakuden. He had the journey to Kyoto to see the emperor in Kyoto. So that's why he came to Nagoya at that time, in 1634. The first Heron College, first area of Jorakuden. This is just a corridor. So this is the first space of the Jorakuden. It's the core of the Jorakuden. Squirrel and grapevine. Squirrel and grapevine are the symbol of family expansion. So they show the squirrel and also grapevine. And you can see the three-dimensional curving in the partition, upper partition part. That we call it the curved transom. They show the here Nishiki bird with peony flowers. Both of them are symbol of authority. They repeat the theme of squirrel and the red one. You can see the very complicated shapes of ceiling. With a lot of golden decoration, and in the center they show the abstract design.
I have to do what he did.
They show the blue pheasant with camellia flowers. Both of them are very fortunate. Fortunate item. At the back side, yes, they show another design to show the Nishiki bird with the peony flowers. There are two curved transoms here. In front, you can see the three-dimensional pictures of crane bird and the turtle with the bamboo tree and the pine trees. All of them shows long life, symbol of long life. They believe crane bird lives for 1,000 years, and turtle lives for 10,000 years. Symbol of picture is very famous. That's why the picture is called Kankobo. You can see the drum, and the drum cock is taking a rest. So that picture is a symbol of good politics, of a very stable, peaceful society. This picture is very famous. In a textbook of high school in Japan, they show this picture. It's such a very famous picture here. This is this is a room for shogun. So this is the most prestigious room in Japan
Prestigious, okay.
at that time. Only Tokugawa Iemitsu can stay here. So in that room, they showed the teikanzu, pictures teikanzu. Teikanzu always depicts a scene of an ancient China dynasty, like a Ming dynasty or Tang dynasty. So they convey some message or morale, how the great ruler to be. So, for example, that picture is called the Fuyoriko. In that picture, they try to they try to convey the message. Great ruler should carefully listen to the voice of lower ranking people. So that kind of there is that kind of message in that each picture. But the content of the message is not so important. The important thing is the fact that they show such kind of intellectual picture in this Shogun's room. Ceiling design
saw the ceiling,
yeah, very
Beautiful.
complicated.
Yeah.
Yes. There's backup room, but actually nobody knows the purpose of that room. There is no record at all. So there are all the scholars are investigating it. There is no conclusion yet. So there is some very small room here. We cannot visit today, but behind this space there is two rooms. One for sleeping and another one for bathing. Steam bath. There was a steam bath. There is now they rebuilt it, steam bath, but it's not open in public. Space for poison checking. Shogun must eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner 3 times in a day. So he always has a risk somebody gives some poison.
Right.
Actually, in the history, it happens. Many shogun, not many, some shogun was killed by the poison put in the food. So, in order to avoid that, over 10 lower ranking samurai ready to check it. And in every time, every eating time, lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they checked all food, just eating small, a little bit.
Okay.
So
That they got sick.
that's a very dangerous
Yeah.
job.
Yes,
job.
that's what I was
There's
just
a
thinking.
risk to be killed, but that's their job. So
I wouldn't want that job.
over 10 or 15 people are here, and they check it very carefully. And when, after checking the poison, it takes time, so the food becomes cold. Yeah? So keep it warm, so they have some stove here. So this one chimney structure, smoke here. Come out and go out. They don't open in public. All of the materials, basically paper and wood, so easily catch the fire. So fire protection, most important, the most serious situation to avoid it.
Right.
For donation, you can put some money from here if you like, 1 million $1 million.
$1 million. Give us a thumbs up if you liked our video, and please subscribe by clicking the circle with our pictures on it. Thank you.